Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing super well. So today I am doing this makeup look right here. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel yet, then please take a second to hit that subscribe button right now. And if you wanna see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to be attempting to do my makeup with this little puppy on me because he literally will not leave me alone unless I pick him up. You wanna say hi? Say hi. Oh. No. Seriously? No. Keeps trying to eat my damn makeup. So I do already have my moisturizer on. Next, I'm going to be going in with my primer, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. Actually, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. That's better. I'm going to be going in with the Bye Bye Under Eye. Really do not need a lot of this stuff at all. And blending it out with the Real Technique setting brush. Next, I'm going to be putting on some foundation, and I'm going to be using my Clinique Stay Matte Foundation, and I'm in the shade 9 Neutral, and applying that with a damp beauty blender. To highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime pen, and I am in the shade Light Boost. And I'm also going to be blending that out with my beauty blender. So just to ensure that the lines from the highlighter don't set on my face, I typically just kind of do a once over blend through of everything, and then I go back in a second time to make sure that it's like actually fully blended in. That way I don't get left with like straight lines underneath my eyes. Now to set my under eye area, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier powder. This is just the loose translucent powder. It looks like this. And I just pack that underneath my eyes with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to be setting the rest of my face with the MAC Studio Fix pressed powder, and I am in the shade NW25. And then I always just press this into the skin versus swiping it over. And then I also just swipe it down my neck because this is a colored pressed powder. I just think it helps to match my face to my neck. Now, typically I would swipe away the under eye powder now, but because I'm going to be doing a more shimmery eye look today, I just want to keep the powder on there so that way it's easy to swipe away any fallout that I get. For blush today, I'm going to be using the Clinique blush. This is just a little sample size I have in the shade 08 Cupid. And for contour and bronzer, I'm going in with my usual NARS Laguna. Oh my god, it always shows up so much more heavy on camera than it looks like in real life. But that's okay because I'm gonna blend it out later anyways. And then with any bronzer that's left on the brush, I'm going to be taking it down the sides of my nose and the tip of my nose. Now I'm going to be taking some more bronzer on my Real Techniques retractable bronzer brush. And I'm going to be putting that on my face in like a 3 shape. Okay, now that the face is nice and bronzed, I'm not actually going to be doing highlight yet. I'm going to be doing that later on. So now I can move on to the eyes. Starting out, I'm going to be putting some primer on. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is just the original one. I know they have a few different types of it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in even a little bit more for my eyes. I'm gonna be using some shades today from the NARS and God Created the Woman eye palette. I don't know if this is actually still around. I think it might have been a limited edition palette, but I will look up all the shades that I'm using and put them on the screen as I use them. First, I'm going to be going in with this color right here, and I'm actually going to be using this as my transition shade. I know it's pretty dark, but that's what I'm feeling, so that's what I'm gonna do. And to put that in the crease, I'm going to be using my MAC 224 brush. Now I'm going to be going in with this black shade next to it and this brush right here. And I'm also going to be taking that into the crease and also concentrating it on the outer V. And because this brush is a little bit more dense, I'll be able to get it more precisely into the crease versus the last shade, which I brought up a little bit higher. Okay, moving on, I'm going to be taking that same black shade, except I'm now going to be using a more flat brush like this. And I'm now going to actually be placing it on my lid, but just on like the outer third to the outer half of it. Now moving on to some pigment. I love using MAC pigments. I think they're amazing. So I'm going to be using this shade right here. How beautiful is that? And this is shade Out All Night, which I think is perfect because this is definitely the kind of look that you'd wear when you're going out all night. So now I'm going to be taking that same brush and putting the pigment on the center of my lid to the inner part of my lid, kind of overlapping a little bit with where I had the black shadow. And with the pigment, you really wanna make sure that you press this on versus swiping it, or else you're just gonna get a whole lot of fallout. I'm seriously obsessed with this pigment. It is so pretty, and I feel like it's a kind of a unique color also. Now taking this brush and this shade up here, I'm going to be putting that in the inner corner of my eyes and just in the innermost part of the upper lid. Now I'm just going to be taking some black eyeliner and putting that in my waterlines. Going back in with this black shade, I am going to be taking it underneath my eyes, but just like we did on top, I'm only going to be putting it around the outer half. And then going back in with the Out All Night MAC pigment, I'm going to be putting that underneath my eyes, but on the inner half. And just make sure that it overlaps a little bit on top of where the black was. And then just last step for the eyeshadow is I'm just going to be going in with my fluffy MAC brush again, the MAC 224, and just really blending out the crease to make sure it is all seamless and smooth. And then the eyeshadow is going to be done. Now I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just going to be putting some eyeliner on top. I'm not going to be doing a wing or anything like that, but I do want to put on some lashes with this look, so this will just help to hide the band. Now I'm going to be throwing on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using my usual Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to be putting this on the top and bottom lashes. Now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. If you want to see like a full in-depth tutorial, I did just put that on my channel. So for now, I'm just gonna do them really quickly, starting with the Benefit Brow. I am in the shade number 3. And I'm going to be setting them with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 3. Finally, time for some highlights, starting with the Benefit What's Up. So I'm just going to be applying this with my finger. Then taking my Smashbox fan brush, which has been in better shape, but that's okay. And I'm going to be taking the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop and putting that on top of the Benefit highlighter. And I'm also going to be putting this on my Cupid's bow. Oh, this highlighter is literally the best thing in the entire world. Taking this big brush that I used to put on all of my face powder, I'm now just going to be sweeping it underneath my eyes to get rid of any fallout and the Laura Mercier translucent powder that I put on earlier. For eyelashes today, I'm going to be using the Ardell number 162. Camera's actually getting really low on battery, so I'm gonna put these on off camera and then I'm going to come back and finish my look. Okay, seriously? Seriously? I'm on my last step. So lashes are done. Seriously. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the shade Cava. You know what, actually I'm not feeling that. I'm gonna go on top with the Matte Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Cream Cup. So this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys like it. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I think that it would be perfect for a night out, or if you have a more like chic, fancy event to go to where you want a little bit heavier makeup. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Let me know if there's any specific type of video or makeup look that you want to see from me coming up, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!